Welcome to another Northern Heat edition for this week, and our special guest is Mayor Fraser Tolmie from Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan. And how you doing, Mr. Mayor?
I'm doing above average for a short guy.
Above average for a short guy. The First of all, before we get going, I want to congratulate you because I just found out that you were awarded a couple of awards through the Economic Developers Association of Canada. One for a recovery plan through COVID, and the other one through your branding identity. So, congratulations, and tell us a little bit about that and how that all works out.
Yeah, it's great news. So I think we're pretty close to our fourth award just over the last couple of years of some of the things that we're doing. But so the number one, the recovery is really a community-based one where we've been partnering with our Chamber of Commerce, local businesses, and the community as a whole. So really, that award goes to the city. It really is a community effort, and we're very proud of that. And then obviously the branding award is something that we've been working on for about 2.5 years, about bringing our community together, through cooperation and really getting our name known out in not just across the province of Saskatchewan, across Canada, but also globally. And so we've had some success with that.
Well, and the other reason for us talking about today is that, yes, I definitely wanted to congratulate you, but some people that are listening in are going to say, what's the connection between Bathurst, New Brunswick, and Moose Jaw? And so the connection, Gare Maxwell is the connection. And but it all started off with, you talked a couple of weeks ago. You had an interview that you do, a commercial that you did. You were talking about allowing some of the politicians that got into heat over the holidays of going down south, that you were offering them to go to the most notorious city in all of Canada. And so you were inviting them in. Gare gave me a call, told me I should talk to you, and this is how it all works. So we're both students of Gare Maxwell. He's kind of the trigger to us doing a lot of this social media and getting a digital footprint out there. And you're reaching out to the world. So talk to us a little bit about, all of that and how that's working out for you.
Yeah. So originally, I'm a big fan of a book that's called Blue Ocean Strategy. And it's a very tough read, but it is a good read. And basically, the element of that book is to be something different and to set yourself apart. So when I was elected in 2016, I wanted to bring our community together because we had silos, and I felt that to have a community strategic plan that incorporated our Chamber of Commerce, our tourism, our businesses, and our city, having a values conversation was very important. And we did do that. And it was funny, the very next day, as I said, I'm a big proponent of Blue Ocean Strategy, bringing people together to have a values conversation. The next day, I was invited to a tech talk, and Gare was the guest speaker, and it was being held in Regina. And so I'm sitting in this meeting, and everything that Gare is saying, he's translating that information and that perspective of where I want to go into a digital format. And I'm like, this is the way of the future. This is what we've got to do. And you think about Churchill during World War II. He was a great orator, and he was someone that used the radio, and he inspired a nation during difficult times. And then you think about Kennedy and how he captured TV. Well, we're now in a new medium, and it's great to have likes and everything else on Facebook and Twitter and YouTube, but you've got to use that medium. And there's a few people out there, and that's what we wanted to do with our community, and find a cost-effective way to really brand our city and get ourselves out there.
Well, you're definitely doing that because just a little while back, we actually interviewed the mayor of Bathurst, Paul Ofonjimi, about you having an international war with Norway about who had the biggest moose. Now,
Yeah.
there could be a war between just you and I because I think we probably have more moose than you do. But anyway, that's another story
Hey,
altogether.
hey.
Yeah. We'll leave that where it is. The other part too is how you've been using this. You did the that little bit of a an ad that you were inviting people to come to Moose Jaw, get out of the heat for whatever reason that you want, and go to the spa that you have out there. But that's been taken on by some very prestigious networks, and your views now have gone well over a million or so, and people are seeing you from all over Canada. But this goes out, and you sent me some information too about some discussions that you were having with John Hamm from the commercials of Skip the Dishes.
Ooh, Brandon, it's official. I'm Canadian, and I ordered from Skip the Dishes to celebrate. It's on the way.
So your citizenship was denied.
What? But I already bought a moose jaw, and a yellow knife, and a Sault Ste. Marie, whatever that is.
You can start your own country. New Canada?
Brandon, no, I'm a real Canadian. Oh, the food's here.
Shall I get it?
We.
We what?
Oh, Brandon, your American is showing.
Mr. Hamm, my name's Fraser Tolmie, and I'm the mayor of the city of Moose Jaw. I recently heard the sad news about your citizenship application being denied. John, if I were the Prime Minister of New Canada, I would have you swear allegiance to the moose, our national animal. John, we would do new things in New Canada. Thursdays would be the new Friday. Chocolate would be a vegetable. Maple syrup would be a beverage. Bacon would be our favorite color and flavor. Spelled with a U, of course. John, we could do crazy things here. We could put the moose on the $5 bill. We could have the loonie, the toonie, the moonie. This just cannot stand. So I'm going to ask the people of New Canada to sign a petition to make John Hamm a new Canadian citizen. And if we can get 1,000 signatures, well, John, I'm going to do the most Canadian thing ever. I'm going to walk up to you, look you in the eye, and I'm going to say, I'm sorry. It's all been a misunderstanding, eh? Why don't you come over to my house? We'll put on a hockey game and we'll order some food in.
Hey, Canada, what's up? It's John Hamm here from quarantine. Anyway, I thought I'd like to visit some of the most generous places from coast to coast in Canada that have been helping their favorite restaurants virtually. Where's first? Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan? Of course. You have the tallest moose and the biggest hearts. Now, the mayor of Moose Jaw, Fraser Tolmie, he and I are pen pals, and he is working on getting me my Canadian citizenship. Isn't that right, Mayor? Oh, what's next? Oh, you guys are going to love this. Holy mackerel. The quaint and charming city of Fredericton, New Brunswick. Let's talk of New Brunswick. Make me crave fiddleheads. I just love those twirly greens. Okay, virtual tour over. That was fun. But on a serious note, on behalf of myself, Skip the Dishes, and restaurants across Canada, we cannot thank you enough.
You added on another one, and he came back with a third one on top. And actually, thank you very much because they mentioned New Brunswick in there. But it's all about the networking and connections, right?
Yeah. So, we've had lots of fun. There's been lots of media attention. So, number one, let's start off with the Moose Wars here. Just quite honestly, one of the things that I've always felt with the moose is that it should be Canada's national animal. I'm going to state that on your show here. I think that it should be Canada's national animal. I think it's a stoic, majestic animal that truly represents the people of Canada. And right now, we're being represented by a rodent. The beaver's a rodent. Let's understand your identity. And I think that's what's drawn us together as communities. Now, you may have more moose, but we still will have the biggest, tallest moose that represents what I believe as Canada's national animal. And but and that resonated with the people of Canada, right? That connection. And so, I remember watching the video from Bathurst and the mayor, and he was very graceful and very supportive. And New Brunswick's been awesome. We've had that association with Moosehead Breweries where they stepped up to the plate and donated money to make sure that Mac would still retain the title of having the world's tallest moose. So I'm grateful to the people of New Brunswick, and quite honestly, I can't wait to get out there and visit you guys. So.
Well, definitely, you're invited. Anybody that supports our beer, Moosehead Beer, in whichever way and form that you want to do it is great. And I kind of agree with you. You know, why should a rodent be up there on the top when moose are more majestic and a lot bigger?
Yeah, absolutely, and it represents our size as a nation, and truly as the spirit of who we are. You know, and if you do mess with a moose or you startle them, they will come after you. So I mean, I think that really that's how who we are. You know, known for is that we'll help anybody else out, but you know what? When called, we will step up to the plate. So
Well, exactly. So, Fraser, I want to thank you very much for being part of this report today. And I want you to continue on doing the great work that you're doing. You're being noticed all over the world, which is great. And it helps out all Canadians when you do that. And thank you very much because you're a great role model for us too, because it gives me ideas and stuff on what we can do. And let's keep on following each other and see what we can do with that.
absolutely, and listen, truly, I want to say thank you to all your viewers. You know, my father's been out to New Brunswick. I will be quite honest with you. I've not been out, and he's just talked about the authenticity of the people out there and the beauty of your province. And so I will say this: I am looking forward to making a trip out there. That is now on my bucket list because of the things that I've gone through. And so I'd like to let your people know that I'm looking forward to coming out, and that you've got a great reputation as a province within our country.
Well, you're very welcome when you come to visit, and make sure that you decide to come to Bathurst, and we'll go out and have some lobster together.
Oh, yeah. There's a shortage of lobster here, so you may have more moose and you may have more lobster. You guys are winners.
There we go. So again, thank you very much for being part of this. Keep on doing the great work, and congratulations again on the awards that you won.
Yeah, come to Moose Jaw anytime.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.